Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of
Legends Only.
My name is T. Kyle.
And I'm Bradley.
And this is your weekly pop culture podcast where we talk about
Legends Only.
Do I sound gay again?
Your octave range has gone back up.
If it's up, then it's up.
And it's stuck. And yes, thank you everyone for joining us last week during a trying time for T. Kyle.
What was that?
It was the best of times.
The things you put up with.
On a side note, I did find out that I am ready to begin a new career path as a guided meditation guru.
Honestly.
Highly requested.
Yeah.
So it's time to crack that wide open.
Like listening back, I was like, oh, as a producer, she's got the voice for this.
Well, we'll see. Next time you pass out on the chat.
Oh my God. Well, can I tell you? So literally we recorded. Mm-hmm. I fell asleep for like 8-10 hours after.
I know.
And then I was like, did we record an episode? And then I pulled the SD card in and I'm listening back and I'm like, what in the hell is this mess? Mm-hmm. And I loved every second of it.
Yeah, the artist was present. The mind was not.
Is it ever?
Fair point. The heat had gone to your head. That's fine.
Oh, I found update. If you listened to last week and you listened to the story, I found 6'2" on Instagram.
And
I wasn't wrong. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Model Linda Evangelista.
But he's like 22. And I'm like, there's a 50-year age gap. We can't do this.
Yeah,
it's inappropriate.
That's inappropriate.
Yeah. But no, thank you everyone for joining for that mess. Mm-hmm. But the show must go on.
Yes.
She's back. She's gayer than ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only update that I had there. I'm laying low this weekend. I'm a classy woman.
We'll see about that. You're going to hit end on this chat and immediately go out.
No, I'm not. I'm tired.
Okay.
It's hot.
Okay. Well, check his Instagram story, everyone.
So anyway, so before we get into this week, we would like to give a huge shout out to all of our supporters on Patreon, patreon.com/legends. Oh, she's not going to sing with me.
Only.
Only. Yes, if you would like to support independent podcasters, me and Brad.
Independent Women Part 2.
If you would like to support the pod, you can go to patreon.com/legends only. You can go on Patreon and sign up for one of the 3 tiers and check out the benefits. You can also chat with us in real time on Discord. Check it out. Yeah, it's bops. I've been like sharing my mashups on Discord.
You have been.
Early access. We have a Britney channel. But yes, different channels have different tiers. If you would like to support us, you can go there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
Let's start off this week's episode with some, what I like to call BB Got news.
New segment.
Yeah, new segment.
BB Got.
Probably only going to be once.
Yeah.
Because I don't watch movies, plays, or most TV shows. Mm-hmm. So I can't really lend my opinions.
Right. You've just seen Pose.
Yeah.
Which we were about to get into, actually.
Okay, yeah. So BB Got Emmys, Emmys, Grammys, Oscars, Tonys. We're going to run through some announcements. Some celebrations.
Yeah.
Okay. So first up, the actual Emmys. Congratulations to Emmy nominee MJ Rodriguez for lead actress for her role in Pose.
Historic.
Yes. Deserved.
Love to see it. I unfortunately have not seen Pose yet. I know, problematic. But yes, that made history.
You have to be prepared to sob.
Well, that was me with Veneno, so fair enough.
But it's,
you know, that's kind of what I'm good at. So I will get into Pose.
Mm-hmm. But very exciting. And then in Grammy news, icon of the pod.
Icon, representative, ambassador of Legends Only.
Slay!
BB Rexa.
BB the Rexa.
Is back on the dance floor. Why was this not on the album?
I have no idea.
Do you remember that? The album?
There were mistakes made.
Name one song.
Sacrifice.
Oh, name
and
another
others.
one. Oh, Sabotage.
Oh, yeah. Simlish version.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot that happened too.
Absolutely.
Did we talk about that last week?
What's the award for the video games?
The not streamies.
Okay.
I think it's called the VGA, is the Video Game Awards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you have
the
it.
The VGA goes to BB Rexa, starring in the Sim Sessions, live from Brindleton Bay in
Sabotage.
4K.
Yes, BB Rexa's Chain My Heart with topic. Bop, 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 bop.
Bop. Bop, 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 bop.
Actually, though. So good. This is what the album shoulda did.
It's really what it shoulda did. We got this song probably a week after the album, and it was like,
yeah, I was like, okay.
What was that?
What's going on here?
I respect her artistic journey, but literally there's bops aplenty all around the album, except for on the album. But Chain My Heart, instantly a bop when it came out.
So good.
And now we've got a video that dropped in the last week. She's giving you chains.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the concept.
And and they're on her heart.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got gaze in leather.
Hot.
Warehouse fantasy. Very, very some 80s. In fact, none other than the legend herself, Janet Jackson.
We youngins paid homage to the legends for their great contributions.
This is iconic. Like legends only.
Truly what
legends
we've actually named this pod after.
Is for moments like this.
Yes.
Some people wait a lifetime. BB got hers.
I
Could you imagine you open your phone and Janet Jackson tags you on an Instagram story?
I cannot. I absolutely cannot.
Well, it will never happen.
Well, no,
to
not
us,
for us. No.
But, well, actually, that's not true.
Yeah, when we launched 20 years of many years of Janet Jackson, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the deep dive is
I really
incoming.
got into Together Again this week.
You got it together again?
No, well, yes, I did get it together again, but also the song Together Again.
Classic.
Yeah.
A classique. Janet shouted out BB for her look that's kind of giving you Rhythm Nation.
Yep.
And just that wink reference, that nod, tipping the hat to BB was all we needed. Just perfect.
It's so iconic.
It actually is.
Because she's doing what I love in a pop star, where you're paying homage to a pop culture moment before you.
Yes.
You're not copying it. You're like, this is a legend. I love this person. So now that I have the opportunity to do it,
yes,
I'm going to show a moment.
No, her first name ain't Baby. It's BB. Miss Rexa, if you're a pervert.
Oh.
As I tweeted. I honestly think it's my best tweet of all time. It kind of flopped.
Well, so did BB's album on the charts.
We see each other.
Do you think Sacrifice is like her Control?
Yes, I do. I think historians will look back and be like, yeah. Sacrifice really set the tone for the rest of BB's legendaric career.
Know what she needs to do?
What?
If she ever gets booked
Super
to
Bowl?
perform. Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Possibly.
Maybe. She should have someone rip her top off with a nipple ring. And it just says, oh my God, it says, literally, she takes her thing off and it just says,
Slay!
in like a metal crusted nipple ring.
Oh, God. That
Iconic.
would be perfect. It could happen.
It could.
You never know.
That'd be so fun.
It would be.
Show a tit on stage, shock the world.
I know.
Legendary.
She really did that.
Anyway.
Chain My Heart, stream it now on all your favorite streaming platforms.
Yeah, not sponsored.
Oh, right. So we're still in BB Got territory.
Yes, we are. So Oscars.
Oscar
moving
incoming.
From the small, is that what they call it? The big screen?
The big
silver screen?
Yep.
Why do they call it silver? That doesn't make any sense. I don't get it.
Well, I don't. Old
Is that
Hollywood, Tinseltown, maybe something to do with that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, movies. So
maybe it's in the tin, the silver tin, like the movie reel. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, let's go with that. So she wants to be where the legends are. I want to see tits shaking. That's right.
Mm-hmm. That's the original song.
There we go.
That's
1
the
point
lyrics.
from the Disney case.
They said you didn't know it.
I know
Proved
this
them
one.
wrong. Yeah.
Little Mermaid live action with Halle Bailey has wrapped.
Done. I am so excited for this. I'm simultaneously nervous
Why?
because a live action Ariel feels very ambitious. It doesn't have anything to do with who's in this movie or anything like that. It's like, how are they going to capture the underwater experience live? Like how,
Well, they made Finding Nemo.
Well, those were not live actors.
Right, but like you could put, I don't know, you could put like a water effect over someone.
Yes, that is true. I just think, I hope it's like super technologically ambitious and
Probably
very,
will
we haven't seen a ton of like the candids that the paparazzi took of like the sets at all. And we definitely don't really know what it looks like under the sea. So I'm excited.
A bop. I know that one.
Halle is going to have a real moment with this. Like she already was with Chloe and Halle.
Iconic.
And now,
honestly, like our Cornova high fashion editorial honorees.
Absolutely.
Wait, wasn't it? Didn't we?
That's what we picked. Yeah, them and the tennis court.
Oh yeah, the Legends Only Awards.
Yeah.
Oh, that happened.
The LOs.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm super excited for it. I hope that there are certain recreations of iconic scenes. Her going up against the rock as the wave crashes behind her.
Yeah. Flipping her hair up.
Yes.
With all the shimmers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The fish.
Yep. Flopsome and Jetsam.
Is that their names?
The eels.
Oh, I can't unsee the whole. The cock destroyers dubbed over.
Oh, yeah.
I'll never be able to unhear it like ever again.
Who knows? Maybe they made a cameo.
Yeah. Wait, so is someone, are they?
I still don't know. Yeah, I think.
Like, are people playing the eels or like?
I don't totally know. I don't
like,
think we know.
Is Flounder being played by like a human, or is it going to be like a CGI fish?
That's like, I'm not sure that we know that.
It has to be
yet.
a CGI fish.
Maybe.
That'd be so weird.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I hope this is really technologically ambitious and cool looking, because I don't understand quite how they're going to mix the fantasy of the animated experience with the live.
Who else is in this one? Ursula.
Ursula, who
Queen
I
of
believe
Pop.
is Melissa McCarthy.
Her man, the prince.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
Prince Eric.
Oh, sounds basic. He's standing like on the dock at Fire Island.
His name is Jonah Hauer King. He's lesser known. He was in the BBC version of Little Women.
What? Oh, the actor.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the cartoon person.
Prince
I'm
Eric.
like, what?
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy's playing Ursula, which is interesting.
Huh.
I actually really wished it was somebody like Eureka or like a drag queen. I think that would have been cool.
Bianca Del Rio.
Totally.
Iconic.
Oh my God. Yeah. And, voices. Okay. I do think it's suggested these are going to be little creatures. Like Aquafina from Crazy Rich Asians is going to be Scuttle the bird. So there's plenty of names in this. We'll see.
Who's playing the hot dad?
King
That's
Triton
this movie, right?
Is Javier Bardem.
Mm.
Who, yes, he actually will be hot in this, I think. We'll have to wait and see. But
I'm excited to see this. And I don't like movies.
Yes, but there will be music. Oh, that was the other thing. I mean, they would be stupid not to have her singing.
Oh my God, this will be a serve.
Yeah. Part of your world.
Does she really want to be where the people are, though?
No, she's going to take one look and be like, actually, the sea is fine.
I'm like, do you really?
They really need to update it for 2021 and be like, I'm going back.
Literally.
She like surfaces at the docks of Fire Island Pines and she's like, I'm good.
Yeah. She's like, I want to be where the...
What was that?
She sees the underwear party and she's like, no.
Feeds herself to the eels. That's what I would do. I'm like, at this point, take me, bitch.
Yeah, I don't...
Ursula, eat me, please.
We do need an updated perspective on land versus sea. Shout out to Halle, who also is going to have to endure like Halle Berry, Halle Bailey is already like a tongue twisting, like confused thing on Twitter.
Yeah.
So there will be that little fun back and forth. Which
I mean, not bad to like be confused
referenced
with like another legend.
Right. Yeah. I'm really excited for her.
Yeah.
And finally, wrapping up the BB Gots, we have the Tonys.
Yeah. T for Tina.
T is for vanity. XXXTTT IIINNNAAA.
Yeah.
Christina Legentina Orchestra Aguilera hit the Hollywood Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood Bowl. I have been there for Robin to perform a all orchestral, first time ever, legend only performance, welcoming the world back to live performance. Right at the same time that masks are remandated.
Oh, that's right. Isn't it starting like the night, her second night?
Yeah. Well, we saw clips.
Mm-hmm. Serving.
Triumphant, fierce, iconic, legendary. Set list expected, I guess.
Yeah.
It was kind of a greatest hits moment. There was no woohoo.
The experience, basically.
But like without the Bionic segment, which is unfortunate. I would have loved some Bionic ballads, like because it's orchestral, so I was thinking it would be more ballad leaning,
mm-hmm.
and it was to a degree. But it was basically like you got your fighter, you have your beautiful.
Yeah.
What's
her toxic? Do we think it's fighter?
Maybe. I'm trying to think of like
because I feel like Genie in a Bottle is cooler than
it
is.
I'm
gonna get dragged for that.
No. I do think so. Especially because of the way she reinvents Genie.
Yeah.
Every time.
Genie 3.0.
Yeah, Genie 3.0, which did happen last night. This very like mysterious version. I think fighter.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or beautiful.
Or dirty.
No, dirty's
too good. Yeah.
And dirty's too like scandalous for like.
Yeah. The requirement to be a toxic is like an iconic song that is overplayed, overseen by the general public, that is good but not her best song.
Yes.
So I guess fighter. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Or even beautiful.
I know.
Yeah. But it's regardless, she killed both of those songs and more. Can't Hold Us Down. I mean, that's
iconic,
like,
ahead of its time. She's got
Is that her
many
Breathe
points.
on Me?
It
Maybe.
could be.
She started with At Last, which I think some people thought was strange, but I actually feel like it makes sense. Like At Last, like to be back together again, I feel like is a very meaningful song to start with.
Well, it's also like, because, despite what some people may say, I am a fighter at heart.
Yes.
At Last is like her song. I don't know. It's like, it's like her root song.
Mm-hmm.
She did it at Live from the UK, the strip tour.
Yeah.
She hit that one note that was like 8 million years long.
Yeah.
Fucking iconic.
Man's World, she also did. That's one of her
Another
ones too.
one.
Yep.
From her like catalog of
cover classics.
Ooh,
when
I
are
like
we
that.
getting the Standards album from her? Like that makes sense eventually to just like have At Last and everything that she covers as an album.
I wonder if she recorded this.
I know the girlies were saying this needs to be a live album. I totally agree.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, all the hype that it got. I mean, she made merch for it. I'm wondering if it
which
means
looks very
that,
cool.
like,
I think a fan made it.
Oh, yeah. Didn't she hire someone from like social media to do, and then she shouted them out?
Yeah.
Love that.
I saw it was like a guy with like 1,000 followers, like I think a fan. Shout out if you're listening and you are a Legend Only fan. Like, we love you.
That's
I literally thought the illustration was so good. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's her standing against, away, looking at the audience. Very cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, this was an incredible experience. I'm very jealous. I wish we were there.
So jealous.
Just because it's so unique and it's something X can actually do. Not everyone can say that. They can't all have orchestral
Facts.
concerts. And like a cool mix of classy yet, ex-Tina edgy.
Yeah.
To have the LA Philharmonic.
flair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool, actually. And we'll have to see. We are recording this before her second performance if she does anything surprising. But yeah.
I know. I want to see her live again. It was so good.
Yeah. She just really, I just feel like she's in her groove.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like she just knows herself so much more now, or like is in full.
It feels like such a
creative.
good combination of all her past eras have like
True.
perfectly melted into this like new, grown, mature.
I mean, What a Girl
ex-Tina.
Wants, she did. That's a bit of a surprise, I would say. Like giving a nod to the teeny bopper hits a bit more
Yeah.
is cool.
But like remaking them in like a very Bionic-esque way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Highly approve, highly love.
We stan.
Yes, we absolutely do. So, speaking of ex-Tina, though,
Say. Oh.
you have something that you need to sign up for.
Really?
Yes, really.
Do I have to?
If
Is this
it-
my weekend project?
If the outcome is truly that you might be in a studio with ex-Tina, I think you need to. Yes, ladies, gentlemen, theys, thems, everyone.
Not sponsored.
Yes, Sweet Tarts Sweet Beat competition. You can mix and match beats on the Sweet Tarts website and have the chance
Bop. Bop, 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 bop.
to be flown out to a recording session with Xtina.
I don't know.
Something like that. I think
I
you
did
need
not
to do
read
it.
the fine print yet.
It's
When is the deadline?
I have no idea. All I know is that it does seem to be aligning with your current journey as a producer. And I feel like if anything were to happen to you, it would be your first professional work is a Christina Aguilera song.
Right. So in 10 years, when we look back on my Wikipedia, my
Yep.
start was winning
Sweet Tarts
the
competition.
Christina Aguilera Sweet Tart competition.
Hey, as I always say, I feel very strongly that Sia's big breakthrough was Bionic because I think that
Facts.
was her biggest feature song. And then she became everybody's songwriter girl.
Yeah.
So it would only make sense for the new generation of music makers, T. Kyle, to have your breakthrough with Xtina.
Okay. I'm going to put it on the agenda
Okay.
in
I just think you should.
very wide open schedule. My fun employment
Mhm.
will include this. I'm going to write that in the calendar.
Just look that one up and see how you feel.
Watching like 48 hours from now, I have like a full fucking remix,
I-
dirty, set to like the sounds of Sweet Tarts slapping
Sweet
together.
Tart. That's the other thing. It's like, what are the beats of Sweet Tarts? It's
Yeah. Like pop rocks, like the
probably.
crackling.
Yeah. Honestly, you'll kill it.
Give me a beat. Yeah, I have hesitation now, but God, okay, give me a couple hours. I'll
Okay.
look that one up.
Well, from one legend to another, and
Yeah.
somebody who Xtina has been showing a lot of love for lately. Also, before we get on to the subject, she did once again, as expected, Christina's being asked about Britney in all her interviews. Respectfully, as always, she is showing nothing but love. It is not her job to talk about Britney. I've always resented the fact that she's always asked about Britney. For the LA Times, she was asked about, Britney's situation, and she again conveyed well wishes to her and that, she roots for her. But then she was also asked about what's coming up, and she said there is a Spanish language record, the Mi Reflejo Dos, and then we have the English record. She said she's working with the producer who wrote Love on the Brain for Rihanna.
Ooh.
And she said it's very different. I love that for her.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Can we just give a shout out to Liberation again?
Let's give a shout out to Liberation.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Pipe.
Sick of sitting.
Bop.
Pipe is
Twice.
that song. Yeah.
Bop.
She did do, I think, Twice in Maria last
Ooh.
for the performance.
Sick of sitting.
Sick
Bop.
of sitting. Yeah.
I think we should have that conversation.
I think we should have that conversation.
We just did.
We-
So go
yep.
stream that.
That was our deep dive into Liberation, everyone.
Yeah.
We
We should do a Christina miniseries.
Oh.
I say this at all the shit we promise.
Yeah, add it to the list.
Yeah.
But since we did Bionic, we could do Lotus next because that is such an era.
I mean, oh my God, I love her.
I could do a whole episode on Lotus intro.
I could do a 3-part series on Lotus.
Absolutely. So speaking of Liberation, though, let's keep it moving to, yes, a well-timed... Is this the Freeney section now? Maybe at this point it's called Freeney.
I don't know.
I don't know, but we are here now. So, Miss Britney Spears, we've got some rapid updates as we always do every time we hit end on the recording.
I know.
Everything happens. So, a lot of these first things are like so old at this point, but so we had the maid outfit on Instagram
Mm-hmm.
where she referenced her court testimony at first.
Yeah.
And then
Deleted,
that caption
re-uploaded.
to the click clack heels. She quote, she loves the click clack heels, but that was that set the internet ablaze because she had referenced her testimony in that.
Mm-hmm.
And then right after that, we get the news that the latest court hearing is here, and it is a victory for our queen. She gets to have her new lawyer, Matthew Rosengart, I think his name is, and he's coming in guns blazing.
Yeah.
He literally was like, Jamie, why don't you log out now?
Yeah.
What stops you from doing it right today? I hear Vivian was shook. It's not the same effect because we don't have the full testimony and the full audio, which will not happen anymore because of the last court date. But she did come out very strong again, more things to say.
She was able to speak again.
She was.
Yeah.
And she said,
But this one wasn't recorded publicly in the way the other one was.
Right. It's the LA court whatever system, because that was a breach to record the audio, apparently.
Yeah.
Shut that down. So now we don't get the audio, which...
It wasn't a breach to listen, though.
Right. It was a breach to record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And redistribute. So is that why they shut...
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Because people posted the audio everywhere?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that.
Why?
I don't know why.
Well, I mean, we could dive into that, but like it's weird because if it's like public anyway, why does it matter if it's...
I mean, to say that the laws are fucked is
right.
Truly only the beginning of this journey. So we start out with the victory, and then she continues to go in on Jamie, and she's like, I'm ready right now to sue his ass. And specifically for conservatorship abuse.
Paraphrasing.
Yeah. Paraphrasing.
So I'm just...
Yes. So she essentially called him out again, which is what she did in the first testimony.
Yeah.
And more of some more allegations about like food and what she's allowed to do. Yeah, we don't have the audio again, but many quotes came out of I think Variety had the biggest story.
Yeah.
Variety had the biggest roundup of the
quotes.
And
I think NBC News had a reporter in there that wrote a recap.
So we had that. And so that was a big win for her. And now the next date is in September. And I think the general consensus is like this allows time for him to comb through the conservatorship and like really come in with a case in September, since he literally just got in. So yeah, I think it's a very positive update. And then she herself, an hour after, the dust cleared with all of this stuff, posted the video of her doing cartwheels.
Yep. Cartwheels.
And the caption,
on a horse.
Yes, the caption just being like, well, new representation, feeling positive and blessed and grateful. And she used Free Britney as the hashtag. And so now it's like confirmed everyone's in the same boat, on the same team, like Free Britney. So it was a big, meaningful statement. And then Sam Asghari, her boyfriend, commented like about to like break the internet, hashtag Free Britney. And then just an outpouring of support from tons of celebs, tons of industry folks. So it was a really emotional, big day for her. And you can tell that she's definitely feeling confident again.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I don't know, it was a huge win. And then, just when you thought it was safe, she is definitely speaking out on Instagram. I know we don't know who's who, and if it's Cassie or who's posting what. But this latest post that has set the internet ablaze certainly seems pointed.
I think it's her. Yeah.
I think it's her too. She dragged anyone closest to her from the beginning of the conservatorship for not reaching out when she was, quote, drowning, and then showing support now. So the comments will clearly, and the trending topic of the day would definitely say that this was about Jamie Lynn. And while I do think that's true, I don't think it's all of it, because there are so many people in her orbit that this could apply to at that time.
A lot of people, yeah.
So, yeah. I will say, and this was just my own speculation, is like, I feel like at this point in the game, like, she probably is aware of the heat that her family is getting. So I would think if she didn't want them to, she would possibly specify like, guys, it's not my sister. So it's interesting that but I don't know. To me, it feels like it's very pointed. I would say family first. She is not holding back anymore. This is a scorched Earthney. This is burn it all down to the fucking ground-ney. She's mad.
Yeah.
Rightfully. And we're watching it play out right now. And I said in the Discord, like, I am still watching by the sidelines because there's so much like trauma and abuse in this story that I don't necessarily want to be like weighing in with like picking teams about each specific person in her life. But I'm just listening to her and like hearing her and what she has to say and supporting her. This is...
Well, at the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters is...
Yeah, this is just about her.
It's about her.
So, the other thing is that there are so many people kind of coming out right now, like AJ McLean and other people who are like, oh yeah, like her situation, Lance Bass. Arguably, who knows? Maybe she's also talking about people that she felt were closer to her as friends than, and feels sort of like, why didn't you say something sooner? I've confided in you.
Yeah.
You know, like that's why I don't necessarily think this is one person.
I honestly think she would tag and drag at this point.
Yeah.
If there was one specific.
Right. But I do think that at the same time, she is not saying who it isn't. So it's a bit of a free for all.
Yeah.
Really happy to see her feeling empowered to speak out.
Yeah.
You know, this is just kind of the beginning, because I feel like this is a new openness from her that we have not been allowed to see. Hello.
Hey.
Okay, we meet again.
Yeah, this is weird. This is giving me Cornova flashbacks. I don't like it.
I know, I don't at all. We're here today. We are gathered here today because we hit end recording and Britney, in true fashion, posted as soon as we ended.
Yeah, I was literally about to go on airplane mode, and I bought myself a new editing pack, and I was like, what was that?
Literally, what was that? Yes, I'm actually reacting in real time to it. We're reading it right now, but it is quite a caption. Okay, so we can basically not disregard, but this clarifies the previous post about people in her life. All right. For those of you who, should we just read it?
We'll start with the image because it's a text.
It is a text. Take me as I am, or kiss my ass, eat shit, and step on Legos.
I can't hit the soundboard because we're remote, but
that's okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And then it says, for those of you who choose to criticize my dancing videos, look, I'm not going to be performing on stages anytime soon with my dad handling what I wear, say, do, or think. I've done that for the past 13 years. Dragged. I'd much rather share videos, yes, from my living room, instead of on stage in Vegas, where some people were so far gone they couldn't even shake my hand, and I ended up getting a contact high from weed all the time, which she has mentioned before.
Which I didn't mind.
Moment
when she called everyone fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Literally that.
I didn't mind, but it would have been nice to be able to go to the motherfucking spa. And no, I'm not going to put on heavy makeup and try on stage again and not be able to do the real deal with remixes of my songs for years and begging to put my new music in my show for my fans, so I quit. Fuck. That's it.
Justice for glory. That's what I heard.
That's what I just heard.
That's what I'm... Read between these lines. What's that quote from Housewives where she's like, read between these lines, you fucking bitch.
Yep.
I mean, justice for glory.
We hear, rumblings that she's tired of performing Slave or tired of performing certain songs over and over.
Well, I mean,
kind of confirms. I don't like that my sister showed up at an awards show and performed my songs to remixes. Okay, that is the 2017 Radio Disney Music Awards, in which she performed with Haley Steinfeld and Sophia Carson.
Literally, who?
I'm shook at that reference.
I had to look that one up. I was like, wait, when did this happen? Who remembers that?
Right.
Who is remembering that performance?
She's fucking pissed. My so-called support system hurt me deeply. This conservatorship killed my dreams, so all I have is hope, and hope is the only thing in this world that is very hard to kill, yet people still try. That's people could take everything away from you.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way the documentaries bring up humiliating moments from the past. I'm way past all that and have been for a long time. We've said that.
She's got a point with that.
She's got a point. Of course you don't want to see your lowest moments played back for you. I mean,
what this made me think of, though? Do you remember, I think this is way back, she referenced documentaries in an Instagram post, and everyone was like, that's not her, but I mean, now she's saying the same thing that she did the first time, where she
I think I think there's two sides to it. I wouldn't want to see my lowest sides either, but it did shed light. So it's of course she doesn't. Story. Yeah, it makes sense. She says, and for the women who say it's weird that I still have hope for fairy tales, go fuck yourself. As I said, hope is all I have right now. You're lucky if I post anything at all. If you don't like what you see, unfollow me. Yes, that is true. People try to kill hope because hope is one of the most vulnerable and fragile things there is. I'm going to go read a motherfucking fairy tale now. P.S. If you don't want to see my precious ass dancing in my living room, or it's not up to your standards, go read a fucking book.
You know, she's got a point times 10.
She had all the points all the time.
Who made fun of the fairy tales? I mean, people have been making fun of her forever.
The fairy tale thing is like people questioning if it's really her because it's like, why is she posting about fairy tales? I don't know. I've seen people question it, but
so maybe like just people being rude in comments.
Yeah, I think there's backlash. This is damning. This is very damning. This is somebody who has had 13 pent-up years of anger, and it is just pouring out. Scorched Earthney, burn it to the fucking ground knee.
Oh, also, Sam Asghari posted an Instagram story right after this showing her sitting on her lawn chair by the pool with
presumably
her phone out.
Typing this. Yes.
Yeah. So what do we feel like this is her?
I think so.
At this point.
I do think so. She's saying the word conservatorship.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the side where it's like, I think it's been her for a while, but like, I think maybe this confirms it. At least I think Sam was trying to send a message.
Yeah, and he might have already.
Sam Asghari.
I think he liked it already. So I feel like when people see him like things, they kind of think that that's like an endorsement of that it's real. So I would be surprised if this was not her. It also reads like a letter of truth or a website update.
It really does.
So that's what I'm going with. And this is going to be, I won't be surprised if we get a lot of these of like, and another thing, and this, and like, just kind of like really rehashing, realizing things and really fucking dragging them. Her so-called support system. Yeah,
I mean, you said it like, 3 hours ago when you were here? You were like, this is Scorched Earthney, and like now it's just continuing.
Yeah, I think this is going to continue now. Fuck. This is insane. We are reacting like literally in real time, so we won't see the fallout from this, whatever comes next. But not a good look for Jamie, Lynn, and Jamie, and I guess Lynn also. Fuck.
Yeah.
Dragged. Well,
I mean, now it's like, do I need to put her back on alerts? Because I am like, when's the next one coming?
No, I think people will let you know, because every single caption is now kind of like a bombshell. So we will have to wait and see. But I certainly think, one cool thing, a lot of this is really dark and upsetting, but like one cool thing is like that she recognized that she wanted her remixes or like new music in the show. We kind of just said that, but like it is cool from being a fan of this person to know that she like sees her music.
Yeah, and she knows that we want to see it too.
Yeah, like we often feel like maybe she didn't want to acknowledge her music, and it's like, oh, she just had a different vision. It's looking like so,
or that people had a different vision for her. And didn't let her.
So I don't know. Really continues to be very proud of her, and this is, I think, going to continue. So we will be watching.
Keep on watching. I'm like refreshing right now because I'm like, when I have you on the phone, I'm like, is anything else happening?
I know. We are doomed to record and then miss something else.
Is there anyone like notable who liked this that we? Hello.
Oops. Oh, hello. Sorry, my doorman called and then it put you on hold and then I didn't know how to get back.
Oh, wait. Update. Before we hang up, before we go, I'm seeing... Oh, what the hell was that? Is it lightning again? Hello? I'm like triggered. This is like really reminding me of Cornova, and now it's lightning is cracking outside, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Ugh.
1 second. Sorry.
What the hell is going on?
He put my food in the elevator. Okay, I'm back.
What? Anyway, so I was gonna say we have some likes here from Jamie Lynn Spears.
I know, it has to be a bot at this point, or like an automated thing.
And Rina Sawayama liked it. Grinder. Okay. Chris Crocker. Dux Moy, that like Instagram account that I always screenshot and send you.
Dumois.
What's it?
Dumois.
Oh.
It's French.
Oh, shit, whatever. Slater and anyone else. Ian Kirkpatrick, music icon, and so far that's it. But
okay, well, there we go. All right, so that's the latest update. We will continue to be on Britney Watch, I guess. This is feeling very 2006 Tiger update on.
All right, so that is the final update for Saturday night. We will see you guys in the Discord, but
yes.
There's plenty more to talk about. So let's zap on over back to the main episode, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we also didn't even mention the whole box of toys.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I know.
So after the testimony, was it after?
It was, I think so.
Yeah.
Like the day after.
Jamie Lynn shared a photo of a box of toys that Aunt Britney sent.
With like Jessica Simpson merch.
And like toys that seemingly were not in new condition.
Right.
And it was like
a My Little Pony with like a rattled wig.
Did you just gather that up around the house?
I know. She's like, oh,
or
honey,
did Britney just
grab the Amazon box by the door, throw some toys in it?
Yeah. Once again, just terrible look and no favors. Just no favors for herself at all. The whole family, the like blurry Bible quote Instagrams and shit. It's just like, nope, no, this is a terrible look. So we will see. I
will say though, like overall, I feel like it seems to be moving in a positive, faster pace direction.
Oh, absolutely. And
she's being heard. Her wishes are being heard. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, this feels like it's moving.
Yeah. And I guess we never know, although I don't know how the legal process goes, we never know if like it does become too much and Jamie backs out before September. I don't know if it's legally possible.
It's an early day. So who knows
exactly
what tomorrow's going to bring.
Who knows if like this could all get wrapped up sooner, finally, having been exposed as the house of cards that it is, and quite embarrassingly so. Like, I just feel like they got nothing to show for themselves. They've got no defense whatsoever.
No.
And so it's like, all right, well, maybe this can be sped up if like it's so glaringly obvious.
I feel like this new guy is going to comb through and find shit.
Yeah, he seemed like on his shit, and like obviously he's a former federal prosecutor and all of that. So I think they don't really stand a chance to, I don't know. Really proud of her yet again, and we'll just have to wait and see. But there's a lot of rightful rage for her to unpack right now, and to a degree, I also think like she might be even learning just how bad it was,
the magnitude of it.
Yeah.
I always felt like there was some kind of financial fuckery afoot.
Well, yeah, from the beginning we've always said something felt strange.
Yeah,
but not everyone heard us saying that, I guess.
No.
Anyway, Madonna also jumped into this, which also some people jokingly thought it was about her, which I don't think it is, but I guess it could be too.
About who?
Madonna.
That Madonna's post was about Madonna?
No, that Britney's post was about Madonna.
Oh, she was dragging Madonna?
I suppose you could lump...
That would be iconic. So Madonna posted on Instagram a TikTok-esque inspired video in support of Free Britney.
Yeah.
Using her own Madonna song, Human Nature. The backdrop is the tour visuals that we talked about last week or the week before.
Yeah.
There is a TikToker that looks like Britney that is in the center of it singing with not Madonna.
Right.
Madonna impersonator dressed as Madonna singing Human Nature. And this is just like in support.
Yeah. But
regardless, it's not Madonna.
It's not Madonna. And to be fair, she also used
Madonna.
it to announce Madame X Tour, which was like, what are you doing? Anyway, this is This is her Instagram fuckery. Yeah, so she posted in support of Free Britney by using the human nature, which had many meanings as it was. So do I think that Britney's post is about Madonna? I don't think so. But at the same time,
we don't know.
We don't know, and we don't know how many celebrities were aware of her situation that were in her inner circle. So who fucking knows? But we are watching and learning as we go about this whole thing.
This Madonna Instagram post like really sent me into like a spiral.
Because it's like, why are you using impersonators? Or
well, because it looks exactly like Madonna.
Oh.
And I was like, what dimension did I get stuck in?
I couldn't tell you.
No.
Anyway, so that's where we're at with Britney.
I'll save that story for a different day.
Okay. Well, all right. In lighter news, oh my God, it just sounded like Wendy.
Yeah, I was like, is it going to be later? I don't. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. TikTok talk.
All right, everyone. Time for some TikTok talk.
Yeah.
I went viral again. Currently happening right now as we sit here.
Yet again, you've done it again. You've produced another masterpiece. Tell them about it this time.
Okay, so the conservative mommy. I
left the building.
I'm sweating because like it's hot, but I'm also starting to sweat again because this is like so out of character for me. Not myself tonight.
Mm-hmm.
The conservative mommy left the chat, and I made a Gimme More cupcake mashup inspired by the trend that's happening on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's going off.
It's so raunchy. Oh my God, it's so bad.
But it's a hit. The kids are loving it, and you are popping off once again on the TikTok. I don't have any TikTok pics except for the Mystic Aquarium in Connecticut. It's also popping off.
Oh my God, it was Ariel there.
Yes,
Flounder, the eels.
They had penguins walking for a pride parade around the fucking aquarium. I'm so
penguins
proud.
Gay? Wasn't there like a science report?
Some are, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's those tuxedos. They're fancy gentlemen. I don't know. Yeah, but that's my escape. Is shout out to the Mystic Aquarium in Connecticut, where I'm from. So they really know how to do it.
Love that.
Yes. And that brings us to, speaking of fancy outfits in penguins.
Yes, everyone. It is time for high fashion. So editorial.
Guys, this is awesome.
This is a billboard.
This is super high fashion.
Oh my God, that's so high fashion.
So high fashion.
All right. So my pick for this week is Naomi Osaka for Vogue Hong Kong.
Oh, yeah.
Styled by Luxury Law.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Law Roche.
For Vogue.
Okay.
She has these earrings that are like tennis rackets woven. Stunning.
Yeah.
Cover girl. New Netflix series coming out soon. Too.
Right.
Not sponsored, but
speaking
like,
her truth.
Very interested to see what this is about.
Yeah.
Very much love Naomi, and like she kind of reminds me of Britney in a way of like, she's very young, she's anxious, she doesn't like the press. They're so fucking rude to her and mean to her, and for no reason, no deserved reason.
I actually feel like, if anything, the organization is the meanest. Like, I don't...
Tennis?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's inherently racist.
Racist. But I don't necessarily... I feel like there are a lot of good intended journalists, sports journalists, who were not going to like be rude to her, but regardless, she just didn't feel like doing media. And I think they respected that. I think it was the organization who were like, you must talk to them.
Yeah, they fine you.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
and
oh,
it's
if you
like,
want to do
that
it,
is like doing too much. I think any journalist who recognizes that somebody's having an anxiety attack does not want to speak to them in that moment, or like is not going to try to exploit. I would hope some of them are good people. And she said it in her note all the way back, is like, I know some of you are good people. Like, you're not trying to. So I feel like the organization's just so fucking outdated and stupid. And
I mean,
racist.
I could go on, but I went off on my weekend chat about this, like when it happened. But no, she like reminds me a lot of Britney in the sense of like skyrocketed to like iconic superstardom and like very young, whatever. But like we stan. I think she's still number 2. She might have bumped down because of Wimbledon, but I love her. I think she's fucking phenomenal.
She is.
I hope she does the Open.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I think they need to make amends for how they've treated her first. So
I also just think she's such a good role model for someone who's like has anxiety, and it's like you can still go out there and be number 1 and win a Grand Slam.
Yeah, it's super inspiring.
That doesn't have to hold you back.
Absolutely. That's what the game is about anyway.
And she's serving fashion too.
And fashion. High fashion.
And she's funny.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and she plays Overwatch.
Well, there you go.
Oh my God, Naomi, if you're listening, who do you main?
Yeah.
I feel like
Want to jump into a game?
Yeah, I feel like she would be a Sombra. Oh, you don't play Overwatch?
No, but it sounds like she would be.
Yeah, like she's a DPS that requires skill and precision. Okay. If that makes sense. Anyway, someone listening will get it.
Yes.
Like she's not a Mercy.
Okay.
Like I'm a Mercy.
A healer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like fluttering around like a little F word, being like, oh, you pig, get back here.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My high fashion pick is very unexpected. Not myself tonight. Normally, I would never give this family praise or acknowledgement. However, I do sort of because I work in media.
What's this gonna be? I didn't look at your pick.
So lately, she's been stepping out a lot, and I've been covering it for Just Jared. Like, the Kim Kardashian has been on a bit of a
who?
I know. I'm really shocked at myself.
Legendary, if you ask me. I love it.
I'm like mad at myself, but also whatever. Like, so she stepped out for dinner with friends in New York, like a few days ago.
Relatable.
Yes, and she looks fucking hot.
That's a serve.
It's
That's
leather
very
pants.
Britney.
It's that exactly. I was gonna say she's giving Britney, Christina. Like it's very.
Am I the Housewives quote from this week? With your ugly leather pants.
Yeah. You could check it out. She, in the past week, she's gone out in this leather pant, hot crop top look. And I honestly, when I did those pictures for work, I was just like, fuck. Like, she looks good. And you know what? I'm always going to love the whole the narrative of, post-divorce, mommy on top, like, stepping out. Not that, but like no, just the whole the post-divorce like emancipation of Kim is cool. Like I'm like down for it. So
she was serving in Paris.
She was absolutely.
You'll always be known as the girl who served in Paris.
So I'm gonna
get in trouble for that.
The Vatican did
Wasn't the
something
Vatican
or other.
like,
yeah,
hey, get off of our church steps, you sinner, beautiful sinner.
Yeah.
Bop.
But yeah, so I'm actually giving a light tip of the hat to Kim K, who honestly kept my workday going. And I was like, yeah, she looks really hot. So I hope
Chloe was kind of serving on Instagram too this week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes work interferes in my head. And I'm like, I guess I can acknowledge like celebrities that are not, pop stars.
Oh, rewind quick to TikTok talk and Kim. Did you see the one that went viral of her like snapping her Skims on her waist? And
no.
It like sucks in.
No.
It like she literally got caught in 4K.
Oh, that one.
Edited.
Yes. Yeah. The advertisement that was edited.
And I'm like, oh,
it's embarrassing.
I would do it.
Well,
it's like that over dramatic.
That's that's not truth in advertising.
I know, but nothing is.
No, it's not. But
everything is fake.
Yes, nothing's real and nothing matters. Love is all you need.
Yeah.
Anyway,
when I dress up, I wear male Skims, not Skims, but like not the actual brand Skims, but I wear Shapers.
You do?
Well, exposed now.
What?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like it's a tank top that basically gives me a slim.
Oh.
Because dress clothes are so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, how they're fitted? I'm not shaped like that.
Okay.
So I wear this thing and it like basically pulls everything in. So when you have to tuck a shirt, it's only when I have to tuck something in, which is like once every like 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't dress up ever. Yeah. It's like a tank top shaper for men.
Interesting.
Not sponsored, but if you want to.
Yes. Okay.
I will. But
it like top.
Holds. Yeah. It just holds everything smooth.
Yeah.
So you can button up,
I don't know. I wear that as outerwear, as my daily wear is like $1 white tank top is my uniform. So
it's
I don't know.
It's basically that, but just really fucking tight.
Okay.
And elastic.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Skims for men.
Anyway, exposed.
Exposed.
I remember once I was at a wedding and someone like gave me a hug. They were like, "What is that?" They felt the boning, and I was like, "Why do you think I'm skinny?" I'm kidding.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Wow. So open and honest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shall we move on to the new music of the week?
Yeah.
We wouldn't want to wait for it.
No. Oh, this. Okay.
All right, everyone.
She's an icon, but she's not somebody that you think about all the time.
canceled. I was very excited for the Shakira comeback.
Me too.
The red hair to me signified some sort of Ojo Sosi rock era incoming. I don't know. Instead, we got arguably a Future Nostalgia B-side? D-side?
I would say maybe like a femme fatale.
Okay. Yes. Because,
Rejects.
yes. As I have said, it reminds me specifically of being drunk upstairs at the Ritz in 2011.
Yeah.
Like the beat is like a Guetta featuring anybody song, kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah. She's a simple girl.
She is a simple girl. She
simple
was
kick.
born in garage
snare.
band, but sometimes simple is good. And I really kind of can't shake this song.
Yeah.
It's called Don't Wait Up, and it's about, not waiting up.
I lied to someone when they texted to me, and I was like, surprise, I produced this beat, and they believed me. And I was like, no, I'm kidding. But like...
It is entirely plausible. It feels like a demo.
Yeah.
But
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. And there's something infectious about it.
It needs a remix.
It does. It feels like there's something missing.
Yeah, they need to double time the kick.
Yeah.
It's too slow.
And the beat is so like, I don't know, it's not Wear Them Girls Out, or it's like Night of Your Life or something off the Guetta album. It reminds me of
like dun 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 dun
dun.
What's that song? Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, what is it?
Turn me on, turn me on. It's the Nicki song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
that. Exposed. That's what they took it from.
Oh.
That's why it reminds me of the Ritz. It's just like, okay, 2011.
Doctor, when you went at home. Bob.
So I cannot be mad at that, obviously. We stand that album. But it's just an interesting turn for her. And she did write it with, like, I think Ian Kirkpatrick and, like, Future Nostalgia team was involved in this. Just a bit, like, wasn't good enough for Future Nostalgia.
Yeah. 2011 nostalgia.
2011 nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't hate it. I just, I have pretty high expectations maybe for Shakira because she's a legend. She's an icon. And this is like kind of so simple that I was like a bit shook.
Yeah, I agree.
But she loves a fun moment. And then the video, I do like those neon surfing scenes. That's like a cool look. The dancing in the club is giving me the Pretty Girls end of the video.
Oh, yeah.
Very that. She's going for the TikTokers, maybe. I don't know. With those moves. There were choices.
Yeah, they put it on TikTok, which was a little like, oh, you're trying to make...
Yeah. Give
me a beat.
I hope it does pop off. Always going to root for Shakira, but it is a bit like, okay, well, all right.
It would be fun to like give this one a whirl, but I feel like by the time I finished it, it would be like no one's listening to it anymore.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to see if it takes off in some way. Anyway, that's the return of Shaki.
Yeah.
Another return, a little bit of a left lane moment for me is Caroline Polachek has a song called Bunny is a Rider.
Oh, that's why everyone's been talking about bunnies.
Yeah. She's bop maker of like So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings and the Breathless cover last year that everybody loves so much.
That one was so good.
Yeah. She isn't like Imogen, but she kind of just reminds me of Imogen vocally.
Yeah.
And she's a singer-songwriter girl. And she works with like A.G. Cook. In fact, I think it's his baby's vocals in this song.
Like actual Bobby?
Actual Bobby vocal debut.
Singing?
Just doing like coos and like the whatever baby noises.
I can't.
With babies.
I'm scarred now.
Oh, of what?
Because of Resident Evil Village.
Okay, well.
Did you see?
No.
Oh.
I'll have to look that one up.
If anyone played Resident Evil Village, that scene with the Bobby traumatized me. Well, now whenever I'm in the park,
Bobby is a rider,
and I hear a baby crying, I just hear yummy. If you know, you know. If you know, you
Please
know.
do an edit of this song with that vocal.
Oh, with the baby from
Yummy. Yummy is a rider.
Actually, I mean,
you could do it.
If you know, you know. It's.
I don't know, but anyway, this song is something.
I saw Bunny in the park the other day.
Well, Bunny's a rider.
See?
Oh, confirmed.
Yeah.
She's cool. She's something fun, something for the summertime. Very that. Moving on. I have no idea.
Okay, I'm looking that one up.
And we're going to have to repeat that sound for this one. I don't know anything about her. Her name is Amber Von Day, and she has a song called Touch. Columbia Records, I think. New girl. This you're going to love. This is a club bop. just instantly. I have nothing to say about it other than I was like, what?
Okay, I'm looking that one up.
Absolutely look that one up. It's a tit shaker for sure. Moving on, we have legendary matchup Willow and Avril Lavigne.
This came out
When? Over the weekend.
Oh,
it's called Grow, and it goes off. It's great. It's really, really great. It's giving you that pop punk fantasy that we need. Willow is very cool, and also I watch every episode of Red Table Talk. I just feel like she's truly in her lane now.
Yeah. Did you see her performance?
Yes.
Of Whip Your Hair, where she shaved her head live? Kind of iconic.
If you ask me, yes.
It's very symbolic, I felt, of
reclaiming
her.
It.
Yeah, she's getting rid of the almost like referencing her moment where she first kind of like went viral, and then
she also did not handle that well. They've said it many times like since, like she did not handle the fame of Whip My Hair well.
Yeah.
And resented it and whatever. So it was really cool to see her reclaim it. But yeah, this album is really, really cool. I'm just getting into it now. Grow is the song with Avril. Very, very good. I highly recommend.
Ooh.
So yeah, check that one out. And since they were seen recording a video, I assume that's coming soon.
Wow.
All right. Well, I do think it's time to go on to the main event of the new releases.
Oh, I did have one quick shout out though.
Oh,
now that I'm a EDM girl.
Yes.
The new Illenium.
Oh,
album.
I have seen people talking about that.
I did listen to it late last night. Tori Kelly has a song on it.
Interesting.
Bop.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, she went electronic. Literally.
She's a listener of the pod.
It's so good.
Okay.
And also Victoria Broussard.
Okay.
She did a Kygo song recently. Oh. She's also on the album. So good. Nice. Electronic Queen. Yeah.
Love that.
It's very good.
I'm going to check that one out. Look that one out.
So goals for this week for me are to learn how to do synths and pads like Illenium and do Christina Aguilera's Sweet Beats.
Tarts. Yep. Sweet Beats.
Check.
Check and check.
Okay. Got it.
Now, moving on to the main event. We've been talking about her for 2 years because there's been no music. Miss Normani is here to show us her wild side.
I am so excited about this.
Oh, featuring Cardi B.
Yes.
Yes, she is the moment.
Truly.
Took over Twitter with this one.
She was the moment with Motivation, too.
True.
Let's not forget.
The thing I like most, or one of the things I like most about Normani is, to me, she is a student. Like, she pays homage. She has done the homework, in my opinion, and pays tribute respectfully to the legends.
Yes.
And has done the homework. Because I felt like Motivation was very much, she saw Britney, Beyonce, like the early O's girls. It was giving a nod to that. And now with this is clearly Aaliyah, 1 in a Million, the sample, and like the moves too, which went viral on Twitter, the comparisons. And I'm always going to love that. I'm always going to love a girly who loves the legends. Like, that's our thing too. Like, we love the girls that are inspired by the girls. So
this is for the girls.
This one's for the girls. This one.
Oh my God, new segment.
New segment, honestly. And then there's the Cardi B verse, which is funny. You know, that's my dick and I want it now. I will say,
I like Cardi, but I feel like it almost feels two separate things.
It's entirely separate. And
she didn't
think,
even need to be like, she didn't need Cardi to make this a moment.
No,
it just makes it adds on to it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not trashing it at all, but I'm also like, fully this could have just been her song.
Yeah.
She did not need to do this. I see
it's like
what they're doing.
It's like a cherry on top of it.
It is
like having this fun moment.
I mean, you can see from a mile away what they're doing, you know, like with WAP and other songs that Cardi kind of puts the cherry on top of. It's like, well, WAP was more collaborative, but you know what I mean? Like, they brought in a name because they were like, all right, we'll spice it up a little bit. Or Normani genuinely was bigger. Like, yeah, to be fair, like, you know, you'll heat things up automatically if you do like some girl on girl action. And yeah, I don't necessarily think it was needed, but I get it, basically.
Yeah.
The song, I would say, is a grower, not a shower, which works in a couple of ways. I feel like there's going to be people who complain that it isn't a bop proper, like a pop bop. And that's one argument. And then there's other people who are going to be like, she's on an artistic wave and she's done that before, like with Waves, the song. And she's got her own thing and let her do her artistic vision. I'm more in that vibe. But I see the argument.
She can do the bop. She did
can
with
do
Motivation.
I'm sort of split between like, I would like her to be a chart topper So that kind of requires a little bit of like mainstream hooks, whatever.
Yeah. But I think she can do that next. Like,
she can
this
do it next.
Teed it up perfectly.
Yes. Yeah. I definitely don't think that it has to be one or the other
No.
for the whole campaign. And then we didn't even talk about it, but like visually,
stunning.
this was it. Like so many of those moments, like being dragged across the ground, that weird like and then there was like that mirror scene or where she's like scissoring herself.
Yeah. Which was a reference
to a 50s movie from the silver screen. Yes, that was like an old Hollywood look with like sort of like a flame, like a white flame on the tatas. Also gave me the Beyonce Through the Ages mirror thing. It was
the
very
Pepsi commercial.
Yes. But the looks were all fire throughout this whole thing. Like they were all like high fashion.
Literally.
And then of course you have the Cardi hiding the pregnant belly moment.
Which iconic.
Yes.
I need to do that. I'm gonna grow my hair out long. Just
real long.
Sit here and just wrap myself in my own hair.
Yes. Again, like not super vital, but also I get it. I think she did the damn thing.
Absolutely.
And she is a star. That's period. I just hope that like music comes shortly thereafter this.
I think it's going to.
I think so too.
What I loved about this is like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've been saying it for a while. Like I always feel like she had the X factor.
Yeah.
And I was just like waiting for them to like actually like let her have this like iconic moment. And I think she nailed this because Motivation was a perfect tee up.
Yeah.
Like bop, the references, serve, the dancing, the split in the street.
And
like
the
VMA performance, like was so great. This, I see everyone talking about how artistically talented she is.
Yeah,
with
and
like
maybe she needed more time. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, like obviously she would have popped off with pop hits at that time, but maybe she needed a little more time to like get to where we're at now behind the scenes. Because she's done interviews and she said like basically the album's could be a little more left lane, darker, artsy fartsy. So I think she's on that vibe now fully. And I also do think like sexuality wise, like, I mean, holy shit, this was like,
and the dancing.
Yeah.
The fact that everyone was talking about like the girls these days do not do it like this.
Yeah.
I think just sets you up for success.
Yes, I agree. And I also feel like she is a little bit of a comedian because she went on Twitter and she said, I want to see you recreate the dances. And it's like, go fuck
no
yourself.
one can. Literally, like,
absolutely not. Yeah, there is so much like all the intricate moves. Yeah, no one's touching that.
No. So like she could do a radio hit bop next.
Yeah. I will say the only one who
she's a triple threat
could touch that is Tinashe, and now I feel like there's a collab and that needs to happen.
Ooh.
Who is also making waves for it. We didn't talk about the video for Bouncin' with the trampolinography, which is also fantastic. And I feel like
she went to Xtina.
Yes, she did.
She was tweeting about it.
First and foremost, Tinashe is a stan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. So I feel like they could easily collab and it would be fantastic. Really proud of Normani. And I do think this is the beginning and not so much like the drop it and like walk away for a while.
Yeah. She's starting. I need to put that on the soundboard.
You actually do, yeah.
I do. Note to myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if we'll get like another VMA moment from her this summer soon.
I think so.
It's coming in September. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's got time. Yeah. She might have the radio single before then too. You never know. Not that this isn't radio friendly, but like, this is a more artistic
This is a groove.
Wave. Yes, it is. So I'm really excited for her.
I'm so excited for it.
Yes. Star power. Yeah. So those were like the big tunes of the week. What we got coming up? For us, actually, we have something coming up.
Yes, everyone. Our live chat is this week on Thursday night.
We'll just be talking about Normani.
Yeah.
Join us to chat about whatever. We'll have fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yes, it is for everyone that is in the icon tier on Patreon. Download Discord. Discord's like a free social media app, kind of like Slack.
Yep.
Sync your accounts, get all set. We will post everything on our socials so you can get set up and chat with us live.
Yes, we love to see it and hear it.
Yeah. What else is coming up? I don't even know. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. End of the world. It was a good run, everyone. Yeah. So, and I think Mother Nature has
What
appropriately
the hell is going on in here on this day?
She has appropriately said, "Wrap it up."
What the fuck?
It's raining. It's
Is this
pouring.
another hurricane?
No. I think it's just the whole New York is gloomy every
Just the world
thing.
ending?
Yeah, keep on recording till the world ends.
Love that.
So thank you everybody for joining us on this now rainy week. It wasn't when we started.
Sunday, meant to be a day of not raining.
Yeah. And we will talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.